Kids Hope was a wonderful asset to our building here at Deer Meadow. Having adults in the community come in and spend time with some of our kids who just need the extra adult touches and interaction and love. It made a huge difference.
My little buddy had a lot of challenges. He had a lot of sort of standard disciplinary issues. That was one of the things that struck me very early on. That as a first grader, he already knew that he was that kid. That was, that's just part of my day. I'll get sent to the principal's office, and so that troubled me a lot. Like, how do you at that age get a kid to understand, it doesn't have to be that way. We can make different choices.
My little buddy is a first grader. He had challenges academically, though he's very bright. So it was a matter of not his lack of capacity, but just the opportunities that he needed to feel that school was important and that he could do it.
The kids were excited when their Kids Hope person was supposed to come. They wanted that connection. They have that connection with that person. And so many times our students do not have that connection with a person. And so that's what made this program so great.
There was one Tuesday when I went to see my buddy, and he had gotten into trouble. My buddy was off in another room being separated because he had misbehaved quite badly. And so I was able to go in and be with him along with another individual. And during that time, he was sitting very quietly. And before that, I suppose about 20 minutes was over, he was sitting next to me, his head on my shoulder, and we were talking about what had happened and why he thought it might have happened. I think he felt, I did something that wasn't right, but Judy still likes me. And she's not going to not come or be with me or see me. And I think that was very important for both of us.
I got there one day and he said he'd had emergency surgery on his belly, and then he pulled up his shirt and showed me. He ended up having to go back into the hospital because they didn't get everything complete. But went to the hospital to see him, and his face just lit up. And that made me feel good, to know that he really wanted to see me.
One of the last times we met, one of the games was where you have a series of Post-it notes and you just write questions on them. My buddy turned over a Post-it note that was, if you had $100 and you could buy anything, what would you do? Like, if you had $100 and you could buy anything at all, what would you buy? And he thought about it for a while, and he said, you. I'd like to buy you. And like initially again, I thought, oh, he doesn't quite understand the question, but like, no, he did. That's really what he meant. Like, he made those kinds of references to, like, I wish we could spend more time together, and that was just kind of blew me away, that as a first grader, if he had $100, he would like to just buy more time with me.
The rewards of having that child look at you with loving eyes, they just have such a need and a desire for someone to spend time with them and to care.
It's important because our kiddos need to see positive role models and that people care about them, and that's what this program does. I
mean, if you ever have a question, if this is meaningful work that we're doing by just spending an hour a week with the kids there, I mean, it's incredible.